गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू डियर एस्पिरेंट्स। आप सभी अभ्यर्थीगण को मेरी ओर से शुभ संध्या। और कुमार परशुराम गुड इवनिंग। आज ग्रेजुएशन की परीक्षा भी थी देवघर में, झारखंड में। और स्प्रिया जी गुड इवनिंग। सो सभी जो हमारे अभ्यर्थी हैं जिन्होंने ग्रेजुएशन की परीक्षा में भाग लिया, उनकी सफलता की शुभकामना करते हैं। और लेट अस स्टार्ट आवर क्लास टुडे। It's 7:30 in my watch. I don't know what is the time at present. Okay, so जब तक बाकी लोग, दिवाकर कुमार भी आ गए, बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। तो कल काफी कुछ हमने जेपीएससी के संबंध में आपका रिवीजन कराया था। और संडे को मैंने सोचा है, संडे को बिल्कुल ऐसे 100 प्रश्न आपको हम बताएंगे जो काफी महत्वपूर्ण है। और संडे का क्लास वो 7:30 बजे नहीं होगा, 3 बजे से होगा। सो 3 PM संडे विल बी जेपीएससी स्पेशल। 3 PM संडे will be JPSC special. Dear aspirants, so today is Tuesday, and on Tuesday we take up geography. So geography is a very important subject as far as UPSC prelims examination is concerned, and not only UPSC but almost all competitive exams. So dear aspirants, if you will go through the previous year's question paper, you will find that at least 10 to 15, I say 10 to 15 questions, they relate to geography segment. So this segment is very, very important. So today I am going to take up the questions MCQ which have been asked during the previous prelims examination of UPSC, that is 2020. So, dear aspirants, here is the question number 1. And this question relates to the pair matching. Okay? Just for the sake of your reminder, today I am taking up geography, and we are going to solve the question paper, that is MCQs of 2020 prelims UPSC. सो रिवर्स एंड फ्लोज इनटू, नदियों का नाम है और वे कहां गिरती हैं। सो मिकोंग, द वेरी फर्स्ट रिवर इज मिकोंग एंड फ्लोज इनटू अंडमान सी। देन सेकंड, टेम्स फ्लोज इनटू आयरिस सी। थर्ड, वोल्गा कैस्पियन सी। एंड 4, जाम्बेजी इंडियन ओशन। सो व्हिच ऑफ द पेयर given above, okay, which of the pair given above is are correctly matched? Dear aspirants, the codes are A 1 2 only, B 3 only, C 3 4 only, and D 1 2 4 only. So for your better understanding, you should prepare a list of the rivers. Okay, most important rivers: Europe, then Africa. Okay, Mekong Indian Ocean. No. So Mekong South China. Okay, Mekong South China. Okay, please verify it, but I think I am correct. Mekong, okay, it originates in Tibet, then China, and then after it also enters into Myanmar, then Laos, Cambodia. Yes, Thailand too, Mekong. So then it flows into South China Sea. So Mekong, South China Sea. Thames, it's in England. Okay, on its bank, London. Okay, the great city, and it flows into North Sea. So Thames flows into North Sea. So dear aspirants, you should know it. Note it down if you don't know. Then Volga Volga, it flows into Caspian, so it is rightly matched. And Jambeji, this, okay, this river, yes, sir, Mekong Ganga project is also there. Yes, very good. So this Jambeji, this river flows into Indian Ocean. Okay, so 3 and 4 are correctly matched, 1 and 2 are not correctly matched. So this way, you should prepare yourself, and you should prepare the list of the most important rivers and the origin point and its culmination point where it flows into. So, dear aspirants, now steel slag can be the material for which of the following? Steel slag, construction of base road, second, improvement of agriculture soil, and third, production of cement. So select the correct answer using the code given below: A12, B23, C13, and D123. So dear aspirants, this question was asked in the UPSC examination 2020. So construction of base road, one, yes, correct. Then improvement of agricultural soil and production of cement. So Isprihaji, you have rightly answered. Very good, good answer. Then the next question is, consider the following statement: Ctfs type of this question. Then we have only 3 statements. Coal ash contains arsenic, lead, and mercury. This statement is correct. Then coal-fired power plants release sulfur dioxide of nitrogen into environment. Sulfur dioxide and oxides of nitrogen into the environment. So this statement is also correct. Then high ash content is observed in Indian coal. So this statement is also correct. So all the statements in this MCQ are correct. So our answer would be D, 1, 2, 3. Our answer will be D. Okay. So now let us see the next question. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. What is the use of biochar in farming? So dear aspirants, just see the trend and style of asking questions by the UPSC. Biochar, you don't know. If you don't know, you might be knowing that what happens in rural India. Okay, generally the houses are of mud. So just in the morning, every morning, the house, okay, is I think broomed, and then after the dust and all the waste that is thrown, or you may say that is kept at a particular place. Okay, and even the dung of cow and other animals, if there is a pet animal, that is also kept at that very place. So after 2, 3, 4 months, what happens? It becomes biochar. So UPSC has asked a question related to biochar. So what is the use of biochar in farming? Then option number 1, biochar can be used as a part of growing medium in vertical farming. Then when biochar is a part of the growing medium, it promotes the growth of nitrogen fixing microorganisms. And then the third statement, when biochar is a part of growing medium, it enables the growing medium to retain water for the longer time. Dear aspirants, then the correct statement, codes A12 only, B2 only, C13 only, and D123 only. So in this MCQ, the answer is 1, 2, 3. All the statements are correct. Biochar can be used as a part of growing medium in vertical farming. This statement is correct. And yes, Isprihaji, and it promotes the growth of nitrogen fixing microorganisms. This is also correct. and medium to retain water for the longer time. This statement is also correct. Now let us see the next question, and what is there. The next question, question number 4 of the day. What is the yes, question number 5 of the day. What is or are the advantages of zero tillage in agriculture? So dear aspirants, zero tillage in agriculture. So this is the question. Okay, zero tillage. Now what are the statements? We have altogether 3 statements. Sowing of wheat is possible without burning the residue of the previous crop. So what is the residue of the previous crop? What do you mean? So you know that paddy is kharif crop and wheat is rabi crop. So before sowing of rabi, what happens? The residue being cut, okay, during harvesting of paddy, that remains in the field. So okay, stubble. So this is the question. So sowing of wheat is possible without burning the residue of the previous crop. This statement is correct. Now the second statement, without the need for nursery of rice sapling, direct planting of paddy seeds in the wet soil is possible. So the third statement, carbon sequestration in the soil is possible. So all these statements, dear aspirants, are correct. So our answer should be D, that is 1, 2, 3. Now, according to India's national policy on biofuels, so just see the trend and style of asking questions by UPSC. All the most of the topics, and I should say almost all topics, relate to the current affairs. Okay, so national policy on biofuels. Which of the following can be used as raw material for production of biofuels? Now, the option 1, cassava; 2, damaged wheat grains; 3, groundnut seeds; 4, horse gram; and 5th, rotten potatoes; and 6, sugar beet. So select the correct answer using the code given below. A 1256, B 1346, C 2345, and D 123456. So here in this MCQ, our answer should be 1256. So we have to eliminate 3 and 4, that is groundnut seeds and horse gram. That is groundnut seeds and horse gram. So our answer should be 1, 2, 5 and 6 only. So dear aspirants, with reference to pulse production in India, consider the following statement. Now here, black gram can be cultivated as both kharif and rabi crops. Okay. Then green gram alone accounts for nearly half of pulse production. This statement is not correct. You all know about hara chana, green gram. Now the third statement, in the last 3 decades, that is 30 years, while the production of kharif pulses has increased, the production of rabi pulses has decreased. So this statement, I think this statement is also not correct. So only first statement is correct. So A 1 only, B 2 3 only, C 2 only, and D 1 2 3. So our answer should be 1 only. Our answer should be 1 only. Black gram, yes, is Priyaji. Wonderful. The crop is subtropical. Now you have to recognize the crop. Okay, you have to recognize the crop. Generally, what happens? This is also the trend and style of asking questions by UPSC. Okay, so the crop is subtropical in nature. A hard frost is injurious to it. It requires at least 210 frost-free days and 50 to 100 centimeters of rainfall for its growth. So what are the criteria? Number 1, subtropical in nature. Number two, hard frost is injurious. Number three, requires at least 210 frost free days and 50 to 100 centimeters of rainfall. And then a light, well drained soil capable of retaining moisture is ideally suited for the cultivation of that crop. So you have to recognize, okay, which one of the following is that crop. So options: number one, cotton; number two, jute; number three, sugar cane; and number four, tea. So dear aspirants, क्या है? कपास है, पटसन है, ईख है या चाय है? तो ये ऐसा कौन सा फसल है, आपको पहचानना है। तो यदि आप पहचान सकें तो बताएं वेदर योर आंसर इज सी। Sprihaji is telling sugar cane, but just you can imagine why sugar cane will need frost free days. Okay, there is no question because there is no flower. Okay, so the answer is A, cotton. The answer is A, that is cotton. So hard frost is injurious to it. जब जब हार्ड फ्रॉस्ट होगा तो क्या होगा उसमें? यू कैन इमेजिन जो फूल कपास का लगेगा वो बिल्कुल विनष्ट हो जाएगा. सो आवर आंसर शुड बी ए, दैट इज कॉटन. With reference to the current trends in cultivation of sugar cane, okay, in India, consider the following statements. Now, sugar cane के बारे में statement है, a substantial saving in seed material is made when bud chip setting. अब देखें ईख की खेती कैसे होती है. ईख का जो आप उसको देखते होंगे, एक बिल्कुल डंडे जैसा आकार है. तो उसमें जो बड है, दैट इज इन कोलोकियल टंग, जो आम बोलचाल की भाषा है, इट इज नोन एज आंख. ओके, आंख. सो एंड दैट इज बड. सो बड chip setting are raised in a nursery and transplanted in the main field. Now, second, when direct planting of set is done, the germination percentage is better with single budded sets as compared to sets with many buds. Now, the third statement, if bad weather conditions prevail when sets are directly planted, single budded sets have better survival as compared to large sets. Now, sugarcane can be cultivated using settings prepared from tissue culture. Tissue culture. So you have to find out the correct statement. A, 1-2 only; B, 3 only; C, 1-4 only; and D, 2-3, 4 only. So dear aspirants, our answer should be 1 and 4 only. 2 and 3 statements are not correct. Okay, dear aspirants, 2 and 3 statements are not correct. When direct planting, there is no question of direct planting. Okay, there is no question of direct planting. And the third statement, if bad weather conditions prevail when sets are directly planted, single budded sets have better survival. No. Okay, this is the incorrect, okay, statement. So our answer should be C, that is 1. Yes, very good, Sprihaji. Your answer is correct. And I do not see Anjali. So I know that today is 7th of September, and I think she had to appear for her exam, honors exam, and she is not seen today. So the next paper, and that is the final paper of English honors, that will be on the 14th. So I think she must have attended the class today. So I don't know, she might be taking rest. Okay, so exam is also very, and so many examinees, they suffer from exam fever. Okay, with reference to solar water pumps, now just see and mark the style trend of asking questions. Okay, with reference to solar water pumps, Ctfs, consider the following statements. And we have only two statements in this MCQ, dear aspirants. Solar power can be used for running surface pumps and not for submersible pumps. Okay, this statement is not correct because solar power can be used for submersible pumps too. Then the second statement, solar power can be used for running centrifugal pumps and not the one with piston. Okay, piston. So this question is very simple, dear aspirants. A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 nor 2. So our answer should be D. Wonderful, Sprihaji. Good. Our answer should be D. Both the statements are incorrect. Both the statements are incorrect. So neither 1 nor 2. Now the next question, and this is the question number 11, okay, of 2020 prelims examination UPSC. 2020 prelims examination UPSC, and we are taking up the questions of geography. Questions of geography. So dear aspirants, this is question number 11. In the context of India, which of the following is are considered to be the practice of eco-friendly agriculture? Eco-friendly agriculture. Number 1, crop diversification. Yes, correct. Then second, legume intensification. Legume, legume. Then the third statement, tensiometer use. Tensiometer use. And fourth, vertical farming. So dear aspirants, select the correct answer using the code A123, B3 only, C4 only, and D1234. So in this MCQ, our answer should be D. So wonderful, Isprihaji, your answer is correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the options are correct. All the options are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now the next question, what are the advantages of fertigation in agriculture? So first of all, we should understand the very term fertigation. So what does it mean? Dear aspirants, this word fertigation, okay, has two words, fertilizer and irrigation. Try to understand, try to catch my words, fertilizer and irrigation. So just both these words, just what happens in Hindi grammar, sandhi. So similarly in English, this is sandhi. Okay, so fertilizer and irrigation becomes fertigation. Fertigation. Okay, so it's a new terminology in agriculture. Number 1, controlling the alkalinity of irrigation water is possible. So is this the advantages of fertigation? Now second, efficient application of rock phosphate. No, this is not the advantage. Rock phosphate and all other phosphatic fertilizer is possible. This statement is not correct. Now the third, increased availability of nutrients to plants is possible. And fourth, reduction in the leaching. What is leaching? Leaching, you may say draining. Okay, leaching of chemical nutrients is possible. Yes, of course it is possible. So select the correct answer using the code given below. A123, B124, C134, and D234. So dear aspirants, our answer should be 134. Second statement is not correct. Okay, because efficient application of rock phosphate, this is not the advantages of fertigation. This is not the advantages of fertigation. Yes, Isprihaji, your answer is correct. Now, the question number 13, Ctfs, consider the following minerals. Okay, minerals. So we have 4 minerals, bentonite, Bentonite. Dear aspirants, if you have got pen and paper, your notebook, then please write it. Bentonite, Bentonite. The second one, chromite, Chromite, chromite. Then third, kyanite, Kyanite, kyanite. And the fourth, Silemenite. 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 So, what is the question? In India, which of the above is are officially designated as major minerals? So, A 1 2 only, B 4 only, C 1 3 only, and D 2 3 4 only. So, dear aspirants, our answer should be 2 3 4 only. We have to eliminate bentonite. So, chromite, kyanite, and sillimanite, these are the major minerals in our country. Fourth is also there, sillimanite. So, Isprihaji, you should add fourth. Now, the 14th question, WRT with reference to ocean mean temperature, OMT. Okay, ocean mean temperature. Which of the following statement is are correct? So, dear aspirants, statement number one, OMT is measured up to the depth of 26 Celsius isotherm, which is 129 meters in the southwestern Indian Ocean during January and March. This statement is not correct. This statement is not correct. Now, the second statement, OMT collected during January and March can be used in assessing whether the amount of rainfall in monsoon will be less or more than the certain long-term mean. This statement is correct. So select the correct answer using the code given below. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So our answer should be B, that is second statement only. So dear aspirants, now let us discuss question number 15th of prelims examination last year, that is 2020. So upcoming prelims examination is going to be held on 10th of October. So it's very important to go through the question paper of previous years. So today I have taken up the geography segment because today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, and on Wednesday we take up Indian Constitution. So I should remind you that tomorrow we will discuss Indian Constitution. So question number 15th, WRT, chemical fertilizers in India, Ctfs, consider the following statements. And we have only three small statements. Number one, at present, the retail price, what is retail? Khudra. Okay, Khudra मूल्य. So retail price of chemical fertilizers, रासायनिक उर्वरक, is market driven and not administered by the government. You have to decide whether this statement is correct or not. Dear aspirants, the second statement, ammonia, which is an input of urea, is produced from natural gas. And third statement, sulfur, which is a raw material for phosphoric acid fertilizer, is a byproduct of oil refineries. So which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 3 only, C 2 only, and D 1 2 3 only. So dear aspirants, in this MCQ, statement number 1 is not correct. The second statement and third statement are correct. So our answer should be B, that is 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Question number 16 is very, very easy. You have to answer. Please try it. Siachen Glacier is situated to the option A, east of Aksai chain. So Siachen Glacier कहाँ है? क्या ये अक्साई चीन के पूरब में है? B, ईस्ट ऑफ लेह, लेह के पूरब में है? C, नॉर्थ ऑफ गिलगिट, गिलगिट के उत्तर में है? और आखिरी विकल्प डी, नॉर्थ ऑफ नुब्रा वैली. सो आपने बिल्कुल स्मरण किया होगा सियाचिन ग्लेशियर के बारे में. डी इज द आंसर डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, नॉर्थ ऑफ नुब्रा वैली. सो इस प्रकार के भी प्रश्न यूपीएससी में पूछे जाते हैं. नाउ लेट अस सी द क्वेश्चन नंबर 17th. ओके, CTFs, consider the following statement. Jet streams occur in the northern hemisphere only. Jet stream कहां होता है? तो उत्तरी गोलार्ध में, नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर। सेकेंड, ओनली सम साइक्लोन्स डेवलप एन आई। तो व्हाट इज आई एंड साइक्लोन, यू ऑल नो। Third, the temperature inside the eye of a cyclone is nearly 10 degrees Celsius lesser than that of surroundings. So which of the statement given above is are correct? Dear aspirants, A 1 only, B 2 3 only, C 2 only, and D 1 3 only. So dear aspirants, our answer should be 2 only. Only some cyclones develop an eye. The first statement and the third statement are not correct. So our statement should be two only, that is only some cyclones develop an eye. So this way we have completed, okay, answering almost all questions of geography segment of previous year. Okay, that is 2020 UPSC prelims examination. So dear aspirants, now tomorrow we will take up the Indian Constitution, and polity is also very important segment as far as the UPSC exam is concerned. So at this point of time, okay, we have already completed half an hour, and nowadays your time is very, very important. And just a soft reminder that on Sunday at 3 p.m., exactly at 3 p.m., we will be taking up the JPSC most important questions, and at least 100 questions. We will discuss most important 100 questions on that day at 3 p.m. online. So our offline class has already started. जो हमारी कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट में जो हमारी कक्षाएं हैं वो चल रही हैं। 3 बैच में हमारा क्लास चल रहा है। मॉर्निंग में 7:30 में इंग्लिश मीडियम यूपीएससी, देन आफ्टर एट 11 AM हिंदी मीडियम यूपीएससी, और 3 PM पे वैसे छात्र जो किसी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में तैयारी कर रहे हैं, अर्थात अभी तक उन्होंने निर्णय नहीं लिया, एसएससी, रेलवे, बैंकिंग, देन आफ्टर बीपीएससी, जेपीएससी, तो वैसे छात्रों को इंग्लिश का ज्ञान, स्पोकन इंग्लिश, कंप्यूटर का ज्ञान और फिर जनरल नॉलेज, जीके का ज्ञान प्रदान करने के लिए 3 बजे की कक्षा। तो इस तरह से 3 बैच ऑफलाइन और 1 ऑनलाइन 7:30 प्रतिदिन, प्रत्येक दिन सैटरडे एंड संडे को छोड़कर। सो संडे को लेकिन जेपीएससी का मैराथन क्लास होगा 3 बजे 3 PM पे। सो थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग मी इन सच ए गुड नंबर. So it's a good night from my side. Bye bye.